All right, this is Miss Pruitt. I'm teaching from home now, so you might notice a different desk background. Today we are doing math lesson 5.3. It starts on your math workbook, page 291. We're probably not going to like this lesson because it's a lot of work, and we don't always like to do work in math, but it's simple work once we get it all done. We're going to be making a lot of factor rainbows. So let's look at the first problem here. Chuck has a coin collection with 30 pennies, 24 quarters, and 36 nickels. He wants to arrange the coins into rows. Each row will have the same number of coins, and all the coins in a row will be the same. How many coins can he put in each row? The information in the graphic organizer below will help you solve the problem. I need to find, the number of coins that can go in each row so that each row has the same number of coins. Okay, so I'll give you a minute to catch up on that. What information do I need to use? Charles has 30 pennies. He has 24 quarters and 36 nickels. And each row has to have the same number of coins. Okay, down here it says I can make a list to find all the factors of 30, 24, and 36, and then I can use the list to find the common factor. A common factor is a factor of two or more numbers. Okay, it says to make a list, but I think an easier way to do this is to make the factor rainbows. So let's start with 30. We've got 1 and 30. We know that 2 can go into 30 evenly. If you don't know that off the top of your head, you can do some long division. 30 divided by 2, and you would get 15. Okay, 3 can go evenly into 30. 3 times 10. Can 4 go evenly into 30? I don't think so. When we sing our 4 song, we do not get to 30. We get to 32 instead. How about 5? Yep. 5 times 6 is 30. And there are no more numbers between 5 and 6, so those are all the factors of 30. Now we need to find all the factors of 24. So we're going to start with 1 and 24. Okay, if you know 2 times 12 would equal 24. Can we take 3 times something and get 24? Yes. 3 times 8. Can we take 4 times something and get 24? Yes. 4 times 6. Okay, the only other number left between 4 and 6 is 5, and 5 will not go evenly into 24. Okay, we've got one more number to do here, and that is 36. So we've got 1 and 36. We've got 2. Now, if I don't know what 2 times what number is going to be 36, what I can do real quick here is 36 divided by 2 using long division. 2 can go into 3 one time. 1 times 2 is 2. I subtract and I get 1. Bring down the 6. 2 goes into 16 8 times. 2 times 8 is 16, and I get to 0. So 2 times 18 is 36. Okay, can 3 fit evenly into 36? Well, 3 plus 6 is 9, and 3 goes into 9 evenly, so we know that 3 times something is 36. So same kind of strategy here. We're going to have to do 36 divided by 3. 3 goes into 3 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. We subtract. We bring down the 6. 3 goes into 6 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. And we're 0. Okay? So 3 times 12 is 36. Okay? Can we take 4 times something and get 36? Well, let's do some singing. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. Okay, how many fingers? I'm going to put that one down. That would be 9. So 4 times 9 is 36. Okay, can we do 5 going into 36? Nope. How about 6? Yes. 6 is 6 times 6, so we're just going to list it right there. So now we did all that work just to find our answer here, because we're not done. We have to find which factors do 30, 24, and 36 have in common. That's why it's called a common factor. So let's just go down the list here. They all have 1, so we're going to put a 1 there. They all have a 2, so we're going to put a 2 here. They all have a 3, so we're going to put our 3 here. Do they all have a 4? No. Do they all have a 5? No. Do they all have a 6? Oh. Yep, they all have a 6. Okay, we're out of blanks, and that's because none of the rest of these factors are common. So the common factors are 1, 2, 3, and 6. So Chuck can put 1, 2, 3, or 6 coins in each row. So that was a whole lot of work to find that answer out. But we can do this. Okay, let's go to page 292. Kind of the same kind of problem. Ryan collects animal figures. He has 45 elephants, 36 zebras, and 18 tigers. He will arrange the figures in 2 rows. Each row will have the same number of figures, and all the figures in a row will be the same. How many figures can be in each row? Okay, we're not going to fill out all this here. We're just going to solve the problem. Okay, first off, he has 45 elephants. I'm going to start with that. We're going to find the common factors. So we got 45, 36, and 18. And we're going to do a factor rainbow for each one of those. Okay, so let's start with 1 and 45. Okay, can 2 go evenly into 45? No, because it's an odd number. So let's try 3. Now, you may not know, some of you could maybe do it in your head, but maybe not. Okay, so let's do 45 divided by 3. I know that 3 can go into 45 evenly because 4 plus 5 is 9, and 3 can go into 9. So let's do some long division here. 3 goes into 4 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. I subtract and I get 1. Bring down the 5. 3 goes into 15 5 times. 3 times 5 is 15. So 3 times 15 will equal 45. All right, 4, no, 4 I don't think is going to go into that evenly. 5, yep, 5 is definitely going to go into that. 5 times 9 is 45. Okay, 6, let's see, 4 plus 5 is 9, 6 cannot go into that evenly, so I do, well, no. 6, I can't multiply 6 by anything and get 45. I can do 6 times 7 can't be blue with the number 42. That would be close, but it's not close enough. Okay, so 7, no. 8, no. Okay, so there's all our factors for 45. Now let's go to 36. Did we just do 36 on the page before? So because we've already done 36, I'm just going to go ahead and list those. 1, 36, 2, 18, 3, and 12, 4, and 9, and then 6 times 6, okay? Now let's do 18. We've got 1 and 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6 is 18, 18. Okay, 4, no, it doesn't go evenly. How about 5? Nope. Okay, so we now have all our factors for 45, 36, and 18. And we are finding the common factors. So if we look going down here, we've got 1, 1, and 1. Okay. Do they all have a 2? Nope. How about 3? Yes, I definitely see a 3 in each rainbow. All right, 4, no. 5, no. 6, no. 7, we don't have any 7s or 8s. How about 9? I see a 9 there. Okay, so we can have common factors of a 1, 3, and 9. All right, let's go ahead to the next page. Same kind of story. This one's about Lucy. Hey Lucy, this one's for you. If you hear my furnace in the background, I'm sorry. The furnace just kicked on. All right, Lucy has 40 bean plants, 32 tomato plants, and 16 pepper plants. She wants to put the plants in rows with only one type of plant in each row. All the rows will have the same number of plants. How many plants can Lucy put in each row? Okay, it says make a list, but we are going to do factor rainbows. So we're going to start with 40 and 32 and 16. Okay, let's start with 1 and 40. 2, well, half of 40 would be 20. All right, 3. 3 cannot go evenly into 4, so we're not going to have that one. How about 4? 4 times 10. How about 5? If you don't know 5 times the other answer, count by 5s up to 40, and you would get 8. Okay, 6 does not fit evenly into 40, nor does 7. So we are done with the factor rainbow for 40. Now we're going to 32. We've got 1 and 32. Okay, I'm pretty sure 2 is going to fit in there evenly. If you don't know that in your head, we're going to have to do some long division. 32 divided by 2. 2 goes into 3 one time. Subtract and get 1. Bring down the 2. 2 goes into 12 6 times. 2 times 6 is 12. So 2 times 16. All right, let's see if 3 will go into 32. I add up 3 plus 2, and I get 5. 3 cannot fit into that evenly, so 3 is not a factor of 32. Okay, how about 4? Well, if we sing our 4 song, we will get up to 32, and that is 4 times 8. All right, 5. 5 will not fit into 32 because it doesn't end with a 0 or a 5. 6, no. Nope, the closest I can get is 6 times 5 is 30. 7, nope, 7 doesn't fit evenly. So we are done finding all the factors for 32. Okay, let's go to 16. We've got 1 and 16. 2 times 8. 3 doesn't fit in there. How about 4? Yep, we got 4 times 4. And then we're pretty much done. Okay, so let's look for our common factors. They all have 1 as a common factor. They all had a 2 as a common factor. How about 4? Yep, I see it in all 3. Okay, there must be one more. Not a 5. How about an 8? Yep. Okay, these two have 16, but this one does not. So 8 is our last common factor. I hope this is getting easier for you. It is a lot of work, but it's not something that we can't do. It just takes a little practice to find the common factors. Okay. All right, and we got a couple more here. What if Lucy has 64 bean plants instead of 40? How many plants can Lucy put in each row? So if we did a factor rainbow of 64 instead of 40, all right, we've got 1 and 64, 2, I'd have to do some long division, but I know that that's 32. Okay, 3 can't fit in there evenly. I think 4 does, but I'm going to have to do some long division to figure that out. So let's do 64 divided by 4. 4 can go into 6 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract and get 2. Bring down the 4. 4 goes into 24 6 times. All right, so we've got 4 times 16. All right, 5 can't fit evenly. 6, no, that's not going to fit. 7, how about 8? 8 times 8 went to the store to get a Nintendo 64. Okay, so now we're looking for the common factors of 32, 16, and 64. Well, they all have 1. They all have 2. I see a 4, 4, and 4. And I'm glad the furnace shut off there. Thank you. They all 3 have 8. Oh, they all have 16. All right, they do not all have 32, and they do not all have 64. So Lucy can put 1, 2, 4, 8, or 16 plants in each row. Okay. We're gonna skip that one. Okay, the sum of two numbers is 136. One number is 51. What is the other number? Okay, so that means something plus something equals 136. And they tell us that one of the numbers is 51. So how could we figure out what the other number is? Well, we could subtract. Okay, 6 minus 1 is 5. And then 13 minus 5 is 8. So the other number is 85. And they want to know what are the common factors of these two numbers. I may actually have to get out my calculator on my phone here. So we're going to do a factor rainbow of 51. I know I can do 1 and 51. So on this one, I'll let you use your calculator. If you have one on your iPad or on your Chromebook or your phone, because Miss Pruitt's going to do this on her phone. Okay, I know that 2 does not go evenly into 51, But I wonder if 3 does. 51 divided by 3 equals, oh, it does. Okay, so 3 and 17. I wonder if 4 can go evenly. 51 divided by 4. No, I don't get an even or a whole number, so it can't be that. Okay, 4. Well, let's try it. 51 divided by 4. Oh, I just did that one. 5, no. 6, no. Let's try 7. 51 divided by 7. Nope, that's definitely not a whole number. 8. Nope. 9, 10. I think we're done. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Okay, so let's do our factor rainbow for 85. Got 1 in 85. 2 is a no. Let's try 3. 85 divided by 3. Nope, not a whole number. 4, no. I think 5 will go in evenly, but I don't know how many times. So 85 divided by 5 is 17. Interesting. Okay. I think we're good there. So our common factors are 1. Nope, not 3. How about 17? Yep. So our common factors are 1 and 17.